So we're gonna start New Game Plus here. Nothing crazy. Pisses me off, this 99%, but that's alright. Ooh, interesting. What's this? Choose the Eagle Path and begin the adventure with new weapon, outfit, and skills. Oh, we might have to do this multiple times. Jaguar's Intimidation. I don't know. I think we're gonna do Serpent's Path, mainly because, you know, I wish it would show you what, like, these skills are, not just, like, pick one. Okay. I think we're gonna pick the Serpent Path, because I end up using the bow more than anything else in this game, so we're just gonna go with the bow. Alright, I'm not going to skip any cutscenes in this, I don't think. I think we're just going to leave it. A lot of good learning experience through this game. Not sure how long I'm going to play today, this run through. Might be about an hour, maybe two. Gotta make dinner here in a little while, so should probably do that before too long. Put the subtitles on. Oh, my bad.
Jonah, you there? Shit.
You okay?
Jonah, I'm here. Just a little stuck. A rock hit my leg.
Don't move, I'll get help.
No, I'm right on Trinity's tail. I don't want to attract attention.
I'm on my way.
I won't be long.
Bet you that hurt.
Shit. Maybe through there.
Alright, so I'm actually using the stick to move right now, so it's not like this is still the cutscene doing stuff. This is actually like me holding the stick. Alright, we are in the game.
Jonah, I'm out. Be careful, the way into the site is full of traps.
Trinity's not done with it yet.
They're protecting something.
6 weeks, and still no solid leads on who's leading the local Trinity cell. But I talked to some people in town. They're excited. There's a VIP coming to the Day of the Dead. Name's Dominguez, and we should look into it.
She grabbed on her own. So one thing I actually just now figured out after beating the game is that all of the weapons and items you get in this part of the game, you already have, right? So like a lot of the upgrades you get later in the game, you get like right now. So like all the guns, like that overhanging thing, you're not even supposed to be able to do that till way later in the game.
Jonah, I made it.
Oh, better knife.
On my way in. Almost there.
It's basically like
Sorry I didn't wait. Be careful.
they took all of the all the good items from that you got in Rise, and they just carried it over. And then, of course, you know, as we saw, we're gonna crash in a plane. Obviously, you don't have any items again.
Beautiful.
Ooh. Come on, Lara. This is 2018. Why are you still using, like, portable cameras
Wow. Get a load of this place.
with film?
Guess all that research paid off. Now we know what Trinity is after.
Yeah, they really didn't want us in here.
I'm glad we followed your father's notes. I saw where the passage collapsed on you back there. You want me to take a look at that wound?
No, I'm fine.
What is all this?
Constellations. This inscription is some sort of riddle. Pink fish.
Pink fish.
Silver-crowned mountain. There's a date here. But something's off. It looks like it was damaged, perhaps intentionally.
Why would Trinity sabotage this? They usually just destroy everything.
And no, I think the damage is older. But who would have tampered with it?
Lara! You gotta get out of here. Lara!
I have to get this.
Come on!
So I don't know how many people actually watched the Tomb Raider movie that just came out earlier, either this year or last year, based on the first game from 2013, but
If you hadn't dragged me out, I'd still be in there taking pictures.
We'd still be in there. Don't know if you'd be doing much.
Jonah.
Hey,
I like this actress a lot better.
regroup at the cafe. Dr. Dominguez is supposed to be there tonight.
Sounds good. I'll try and decipher the riddle, see if the date has anything to do with it.
Right. Pink fish, Silver Crown Mountains, I'll look into it. By the way, this cafe is supposed to have really good food. I know the chef.
I'm not very hungry.
After all of that, I'm starving.
I like the generic La Casa Mexicana name.
There he is.
Anything new on Dr. Dominguez?
Not much. He's leading a few Trinity digs in the area.
My father mentioned him in his journal more than once. He's an expert on pre-colonial ruins.
Everyone says he's a great guy. Big help to the town. So how's your leg?
Jonah, look. The riddle. Its directions. To find the hidden city, go south along the shore until you find the pink fish.
I found something for that. It's pink dolphins, found only in the Amazon.
It goes on. Then chase the heart of the serpent to the silver-crowned mountain. Look at this. It's the constellation Hydra, the serpent. This star is the heart. It's set in the southwest.
So southwest from the Amazon River. Brazil.
Peru.
Peru?
Okay, this date from the ruins, see? If you look closely, it is damaged. This number looks like a Maya 13, but what if it's really an 8? With precession, it...
What?
Precession. The Earth tilts, so over time, these stars appear in a different place on the horizon. Important if you're navigating by the night sky.
Okay.
In the Maya calendar, that's a 2,000-year difference. Back then, the heart of the serpent set directly to the west.
So that's why it's in Peru, not Brazil. Trinity has been looking in the wrong place.
Exactly. We need to look for the silver-crowned mountain in Peru. There's more. Something about a key. What is Trinity looking for in the hidden city?
Doctor, we found it.
Yes. Show me.
You heard that too, right?
Let's see where he goes.
Wait, hold on. Trinity's watching this place. Let's try to blend in.
Alright, back in
Trinity's
business.
people are armed. I heard they brought in reinforcements.
I'll stay out of their way. I want to avoid what happened with the last cell we took down.
They must know we were at the other site. So much for a night off.
Where did Dominguez go?
He can't be far. He must be in the courtyard somewhere.
Yeah,
Let's look around.
someone must know something.
Hey, Sammy, how's it going?
Gracias, Jonah.
You go that way.
All this food is making my stomach rumble.
Guess you should have eaten.
I was too excited.
As usual.
Yeah, buddy, get out of my way. Seriously.
I'm not really used to crowds.
You'd rather storm guards or the deathless?
No, this is fine. Jonah.
Those were
is that the
callbacks
gate?
to the first and second game.
Good. Be sure I'm not followed.
Storm guards were those samurai-looking dudes in the first game, and then the
I
deathless
think
were
I can
the.
find another way over the wall.
I'll take care of these guys.
In Rise. I haven't played Rise in a while, so.
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Good. You can't come through this way.
I heard there was some kind of a crazy fiesta, like chicks and skull makeup. Y'all know anything about that?
It's not for tourists.
No, you know, Maria invited me. You know her? She's my cousin. My abuela, she was from here, don't look like it, rest her soul. I wanted to make like an offering. What's that thing you do with the blankets? All right, you know what? I can see you guys are busy. I won't waste any more of your time. Y'all keep on trucking. Thanks for your service. Keeping us safe.
What a guy, making distractions.
Jonah, I'm in.
Good. Those guards weren't at the gate earlier. Dominguez must suspect something.
Excuse me.
I like that Lara speaks English, and it's very possible that they have no idea what she's saying. So, it's kind of strange. What's really cool is that later in the game, people start speaking, dialects that are native to Peru.
No one questions the
And
leadership of the
that's why I had the
organization.
subtitles on, because I wanted to be able to, like, see
Yes,
what people
sir.
were saying in the
They are
background
ready
without
for anything.
having to decipher it and
Jonah,
all that jazz.
Dominguez is not just the leader of this cell. I think he's the leader of Trinity.
We need to be careful. Laura,
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, buddy.
Disculpe, señorita.
My fault.
I guess. Try to leave the cussing at a minimum if possible. Although this game is rated M, so if people dropping F-bombs, S-bombs, we'll be seeing a fair amount. So I'm gonna try not to die either, but we'll see. It's not a guarantee.
What's wrong?
I want confirmation. No more guessing.
I'll make sure we get visual confirmation.
Jonah, they might have noticed me. I'll try the back alley.
I'll find another way around.
Doctor, son muchos de sus hombres.
You can never be too safe. You're very gracious. Thank you.
We should go.
Rourke, that guy is a dick. He was in the last game too, when we escaped with our lives.
Yeah, this is Commander Rourke. Dominguez wants confirmation Croft is here. You have the photo. Female, Caucasian, early 20s. You got that?
Well,
Good. They'll find her.
Good. I don't want anyone getting in there.
This guy's drunk.
Hey, get out of my office.
Sorry.
Close the door when you leave.
Right.
Lara's interactions with people are kind of funny in this game.
Don't worry. Go. Play.
The readings at the site are unlike anything we've ever seen.
Gee, can that guy talk any louder? Like, if he wanted to keep his information, like, private, I could hear him in the alley. People around him could probably hear him. Although, again, there's an assumption that they probably don't speak English and know what they're saying, so maybe, maybe not. But that guy, Dominguez, just spoke English to that kid. Like, how...
Jonah, they've entered the dig site.
I don't know.
It's fenced off and there's a guard at the
Strange.
gate. I'll find another way in.
Alright, here we gotta
Spot.
do
Almost
some crazy stuff. We're try and limit our survival instincts, because again, we're trying to get... The idea behind this is that I know where everything is, I have all my upgrades, but I want to try to get used to having to play this game without survival instincts at all. Which is doable. Doing a no upgrade run of this game would be pretty interesting too, because I think it could probably be done. But,
There's got to be more to these ruins. A Maya pyramid.
it would definitely be hard.
Inside some sort of cave.
Take him into the ruins. You'll be far enough out of earshot.
No, no, please. Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
It's your own fault.
Oh shit.
Come on, just do it.
Suck it!
Wait. I'm a government official. I'm supposed to be here.
Not anymore, Mr. Lead Archaeologist. Your employment has been terminated.
Please, no. I have money. I can pay you.
You're welcome.
I won't hurt you. You work for Trinity. What did they find?
Well, they've been searching for a temple entrance for many years. Today they found it. I have to go warn my sister. She's on her way here now.
Get the hell out of here.
Jonah, Trinity
Alright.
just tried to kill a local archaeologist.
Oh God.
I have to find what they're looking for.
Walk around.
This is Commander Rourke.
Village a little bit. Again, so I have all of the upgrades right now, right? So here's a perfect example. I wouldn't have any of those, the focus, the perception, or the endurance items if I didn't. So once we up, there is no achievement for upgrading yourself 100%, I don't think. The game certainly gives you plenty of hints about what the hell's going on. So, I mean, there's no underabundance of assistance that they try to give you. Yeah, but, you know. So goofy to knock over these containers. Alright.
I know this figure. Ishel, the goddess of the full moon. Oh, and this is Shakshel, the new moon. There's an inscription. Shakshel, the key lies beyond her gaze. Key. This is it. The entrance must be down there. Got to make my way down.
Oh, we'll get down there, just relax.
Okay, this should work. All right.
This is Commander Rourke. I want the site secured ASAP. When Dr. Dominguez arrives, we all go in together.
Alright. Watch out, Lara. I'm gonna fall in. Ah. One thing we're gonna get to pretty soon is swimming. There is a lot of swimming in this game. Like, underwater tombs and all kinds of stuff, which I'm not particularly crazy about the swimming aspects of this game, but it's interesting, I guess. I know in the other Tomb Raider games you could swim, like in the older ones, and I think in the last game you could, but I don't really remember. Watch your language, Lara.
I've got this. The statue is looking at that cave. This is it.
Alright.
Jonah, I'm entering a cave. We may lose contact.
Copy that. I'll keep an eye on Trinity out here.
This cave looks like it's usually underwater.
Alright, so we gotta keep our eyes peeled for these little items here. Because I have the upgrade, I can actually do that.
The carvings on this Maya monolith are far too deteriorated to read.
Be picking up some spiders and stuff like that as we go along here. Oh god, I have to get all this again? Ah, that's annoying. Alright, I'm not gonna be checking these, because they're just additional lore, so it's more for my own curiosity, to be honest. But that was one of those challenges we need to get done. We gotta get 5 of those, so I know where they all are now. Just finish that up the other day.
What is this place?
There's another one. Alright. I'm not gonna go in the water yet. We will shortly. We are gonna get this survival cache though. And again, in this game, you really don't need to like get everything unless you want to. It's not like a required. I'm just one of those type of people that likes to just get everything. Especially if it's a game like this. Action adventure games I love playing. So they're really fun to me to just get as much stuff as you can eventually, right? So in the original playthroughs, I do these. I just kind of play it for the story and to experience it. You know, normal difficulty. Same thing with like other games like, you know, like a Call of Duty or something. And then in a game like this, same thing. I'll playthrough just for fun, and then I'll do get everything playthrough. Sometimes the first playthrough ends up being everything. Like I just played the new Spider-Man game, and I ended up getting everything on my first run through. So I didn't have to do that, but I just wanted to. Oh, did not want to do that. All right, so we do not have a reinforced knife right now. That's annoying. So we are gonna get this little treasure here. And we're gonna explore a little bit. So we should have all our upgrades. One of them is like being able to stay underwater for a longer period of time without having to breathe, which is convenient to say the least, because then you can just kind of explore more. But that is not supposed to be that way, right? So like when I started this game originally, I had to keep going down, going back up, and it was kind of annoying. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Look at that, we already got another skill. I think that's everything in this room. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Ooh. These things are creepy. I do credit the game. They try to make these moments really intense, like, oh my god, is she gonna make it? And well, obviously. Alright, we survived that.
I have to find the temple Dominguez is looking for.
Should be some document thing close by. So they want you to use the reinforced knife here, which we do not have. Yet. But when I get to this campfire here in a second, we should. That's the rest of the stuff is in that room. So I've already gotten everything I could get that you could pick up at this point. Up to this point. But I would, you know, use your explorer curiosity like me, or like Lara pretty much, and you know, the game really wants you to kind of just explore and check out a bunch of stuff, you know, whenever you want. So as you start finding stuff, you can just be like, oh, what's over here? What's over here?
Jonah, I made it. I'm in an underground temple.
Kind of gives this game a little bit of a more open feel. It's not 100% open, right? The questing is kind of linear, right? There's some side quests,
That's
but
not good.
there's not a lot.
Lara, Trinity's blasting their way in.
I can tell it's causing tremors. There's a pyramid. I'm gonna get to the top.
Tremors. All those movies were bad. Take that.
I don't have enough space for
Lara,
that.
how's it going?
Good. There are platforms that can help me reach the top. looking for something to weigh them down.
You're breaking up. Got some activity here. I'm gonna get closer.
Alright, so take some of that gold, yo. The gold in there's gonna be some jade
I need to
ore
find a way to get to the other side.
we can get also, but we won't be able to get that until later, either of those. Or the jade ore. We got that right now, but the gold. But basically, its only purpose is to sell. So there'll be merchants later that you'll get coin to buy like weapons and upgrades and things. And it's best to use your yeah, when you're buying stuff, you whoa. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna shoot this. Now we should still have our this upgrade. Woo! So we can do that quicker. Now one of the things I'm gonna do now, there's a little thingy over here. That replaces that with this. We can't zip over there because you can only zip towards the direction Laura's head is facing. And actually, the reason we're coming over here is because there's some gold ore. And also, there is a treasure box. Now, later, you can't even open these treasure chests until, like, later in the game when you buy the lockpick from a vendor. So you can't even do this. Which is kind of dumb, that the game basically forces you to come back to get this chest and go through this again. So, honestly, if you didn't want to get any pickups during the first playthrough, I don't blame you. I would completely wait till New Game Plus when you buy everything and just get all the stuff in a clean playthrough on a New Game Plus. Because you have nothing hindering you from getting anything. You have all your upgrades, you have a better knife, you get better weapons, you've got a lockpick, a bunch of other stuff. So there should be one of those little hangy things around. We're gonna have to shoot here in a second. So one of the things we're gonna do here. Oh, actually, I want to go that way. So when you're in this direction, you can still, like, if you push the stick hard, it'll like swing the camera behind Lara. Believe me, it took me a long time to figure out you could do that because I hate being in that position and being like, oh, how do I like jump that way? Because when you push up from a top-down perspective with the camera, it just was freaking out. I'm like, no, I don't think so. There's got to be a way to adjust this camera more free-flowing. Ooh, a backpack. In case you didn't know where everything was. This kind of shows you. But we've gotten everything now, right? We've gotten all the pickups, and now all we have to do is shoot that last item, and then we've gotten everything in this area. Ooh, forgot we got a little puzzle to solve over here.
That bell platform is stuck.
Ah, there's that last one. Alright, so what we gotta do here is we gotta... Should be a crank over here somewhere. Here it is. So we gotta crank that. And then we're gonna shoot this, catch that. Yeah, you'll kind of see what I'm doing here. Then we gotta crank this up here. And then we cut it. So if you want to take this as like a guide walkthrough of how to get through some of these puzzles. Now granted, this is on normal difficulty, so I don't know, I can't attest to if you're taking this on a harder difficulty if the challenges are going to be just as hard or harder to figure out. But my guess is they're not going to be that much harder because the core game doesn't really change a whole lot. But if you do get stuck, believe me, I got stuck a couple times. Feel free to, you know, use this as kind of a note. Maybe I'll put some thumbnails on like where these puzzles are and certain like key points. Because a lot of this right now is just kind of like it's basically the prologue. They're trying to get you used to the buttons and getting you acquainted with the game and all that jazz. But quite frequently, you're gonna, I'll probably be going back to the map many times to see where the items are at and what I need to grab still, because I'm not gonna be able to remember everything where it exactly is all the time. It's just crazy.
Jonah. Jonah, there's a mural here. It shows a box. Inscription says, "The silver box of Ishel." That must be what's in the hidden city. This is a Maya myth. It says the box will summon the god Kukulkan.
Is that what Trinity's after?
Wait, there's more. Looks like a series of cataclysms. A tsunami. A storm. An earthquake. Volcanic eruption.
So much for the god of creation.
Well, in my belief, Kukulkan is the god of creation and destruction. This looks like the Hydra constellation, but the stars seem out of alignment.
So the fact that Lara's in her early 20s and she knows all of this stuff about like archaeology and mythology and all of this stuff about all these ancient cultures and things is amazing to believe. I don't think the normal person is going to be, unless you love this stuff, is not going to know all of this in their early 20s.
There's an inscription. The key to Isha's heart unlocks the cleansing. We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through. Hey, shit! Laura, Trinity cards are coming your way.
Don't do it.
Get to higher ground.
Oh no, you took it, didn't you?
Hurry.
There's always time to knock over containers. Get some more XP.
Dr. Dominguez and more men. Apparently we got what we're looking for. Right. The siege begins. Yeah, that's what the reinforcements are for.
Okay. Let's make sure everything's copacetic here.
Not your life. Dead.
How's it going with that pump?
Somebody's a little indisposed right
Answer
now.
me. You finished?
Let me get these lights ready.
Operation Black has been initiated. None of the local workers leave the site alive. Ah, fuck. We've planned for this. Make sure the perimeter's secure.
What do you think is in there?
I don't know, but I hear the readings are off the charts.
Let's just make sure the perimeter is secure when Commander Rourke gets here.
We'll be ready.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready.
Alright, I don't see anybody. I think I'm just gonna go for this guy.
Fuck. Ah, don't worry, I'll fix it.
This is taking way too long. Dominguez has to wait for us.
So we're gonna light a Molotov here, and we're just gonna blow it up on these a-holes.
What's happening at the gate?
Look at that magic. Totally the way to do that. The game doesn't actually want you to do it that way. They wanted you to kind of lure these two idiots, like, one of them away from the other, and then take down that last guy. But that just saves time, especially when you know what to do. So basically, what I did is I picked up the cup, I held right bumper, and I created a Molotov, and then I just threw it. And it's got a pretty decent AOE area of effect. So when it explodes, it'll burn. You can burn multiple enemies at once. I'll be doing that several times during this playthrough, and moving forward, because it's a very quick and efficient way to get multiple kills. This guy.
Alright, let's dispose of the bodies. Here, monitor the police station. Facility gunshots. Rourke and the reinforcements are on the way. I want everything ready here.
Goddamn archaeologists. Glad to be rid of them.
Yeah, they've been trying to warm out our intentions here for ages.
Well, they found out tonight. Hope it was worth it.
Yeah, assholes should have minded their own business.
Oh, fuck.
Base camp, this is Gamma Leader. Where's our backup? Don't give me that shit. The site is secure, but we still need some cover. I'm sure somebody heard something. Second part of the plan. Tell the locals we shot a rabid jungle cat, and we're making sure there aren't any more. Stall them as long as we can. Base camp.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what this guy over here is gonna do.
Base camp? Come in, base camp. Come in.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready. Moving to next grid.
Alright, this guy's gonna come down, and then we're just gonna kinda
There. This is it.
take this guy out. Oh, nice. Alright. Well, that was easy enough. I did that much better this time around. The first time around, I completely messed things up. I was not thinking.
Are those extra fuel canisters for the siege?
Yep, got here 5 minutes ago.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to take out these guys stealthily, but no promises.
Like I said,
I don't think the game wants you to take them out 100% stealthily at some point, because it's almost impossible.
Last thing we need is for some gung-ho cop to lob a grenade over the wall, right on top of them. Where are the reinforcements?
What do you need reinforcements for? I mean, come on. Oh, here, actually, one of the things I need to do.
too much pressure maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Now what? I guess we just
Take some drugs.
Yeah. Damn it. We can't really afford the delay. We're supposed to be securing that wall.
every time I come to Mexico.
Gonna need a hot shower after this. Something suspicious here.
This storm is coming in quick.
Alright, I think what we're gonna try to do now. See if we can make a shrapnel grenade. I don't know how many people there are.
Is nothing but mud.
This weather is terrible.
Status? Almost loaded. Copy that.
Visual confirmed. It's dropped. Engage.
Alright, so I don't think there was anything we could do about that. This has to happen. But we are gonna switch to our AR.
She's killing our people. Fuck. Copy that. Target sighted.
Epsilon team! Always hated helicopters. Shit, there's more.
Flame spike, you okay?
More coming.
This bitch is the one giving you so much trouble.
I hope that's all of them.
Yeah, probably not, but... So, I could have done the 3 headshots in 3 seconds thing here, but I would need to know exactly where they're at and be very, very precise. That might be something I would try to do on an easier difficulty, like on easy, because you'd be able to do it much easy. You wouldn't have to. You would have time, and they would miss you, and you'd take more damage. But again, I'm not too concerned about that achievement right now. I'm just more concerned about getting through it. We're almost done with this chapter here now.
There she is.
Stop! Don't hurt her. Lara Croft. This isn't the way I hoped would be. You know I've been interested in your work.
Trinity always is.
The key of Shasha. I've sacrificed my life for this. Where's the silver box of Isha? Give it to me.
It's in a safe place.
You don't have it. It never occurred to me that you would just take. With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world without weakness, cruelty. And certainly with none of this. But without the box, the apocalypse, the death of the sun.
You're lying.
Lara, you felt it when you took the key.
Tremors are common.
A tsunami is coming, and this is the first of many catastrophes you're doing.
You would have done the same.
Yeah. By taking the key, you set the apocalypse in motion. Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed?
So one thing they don't really specify is like, hey,
The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
so the flood, the storm, the earthquake, and the volcanic eruption, she now, because she took this key, she has now put these most things in motion. So I think there was an assumption that apparently, I don't know why Trinity, I think they were just gonna find it and be like, okay, we've got this, we cannot move this, otherwise things will happen. Like I think they were under the assumption that Lara had the key, or the box, or Lara had the box, and the box would be with. All right, I am now steering, but I think Trinity was under the assumption that that the box was going to be with the key, and then when you put the box and the key together, then things start happening, which we'll get to later. Shit. That was me, I had to do that. Ow. Alright, there's no more pickups to get in this place. We just gotta get the hell out. Survive, which we should be able to do.
Got to find higher ground.
Guess that's one way. I love these types of sections where you have to these crazy jumps. Boy, did we get lucky there was a thing there, huh? That is one trope from the Tomb Raider series I'll never get tired of, is starting with the first game in 2013, where you have to, or where Lara gets impaled. That was one of the most gruesome deaths ever in a fight, or in a video game, is Lara getting stabbed through the neck with a pole. Like, it's just horrifying to look at. See, that's pretty sad. Poor kid. Look what you did, Lara. You've killed all these people. She never owns up to that. Because it was a natural disaster, quote unquote.
Jonah! Jonah!
Lara? I was so worried.
I failed. Worse.
What do you mean?
Dominguez.
He has the dagger. I lost it. After everything that my father went through, I gave Trinity exactly what they wanted. He'll use the box and the knife to remake the world.
To remake it into what?
I don't know, he thinks he can rid it of sin and weakness. A man like that, we have to stop him. It's all my fault.
We'll figure it out, okay? I promise.
No. We have to get to the hidden city before Trinity. We have to find the silver box.
Okay, but first, we're gonna help these people get to safety, and then we'll go after the box.
No one is safe. Not if he gets the box first. I have to go. I'm the only one.
You're the only one that can what? You don't know that you caused all this, Lara? Not everything is about you. These people need us here. We can do good now. Besides, what do we gotta go on? A riddle? We're gonna need more than pink fish and silver crowns to get to the hidden city.
You tell her.
I'm gonna help these people. And then I'll find us a plane.
Lara doesn't even help. She just sits there looking at the destruction she caused. Like, what the hell? Alright. So this cutscene will basically catch us up to where the beginning of the game started. And then we're gonna crash, and then we'll be okay, and then I'm gonna get to a save, and then I think we're gonna call it good for now. I gotta make some dinner.
I think we're looking for a volcanic mountain. The crown of silver is probably a band of clouds.
I just can't get those people back there out of my head. They lost everything.
The riddle says, chase the heart of the serpent to the Silver Crown Mountain where the twins confer. I wonder what the twins are.
This storm looks like bad news.
It's just a little rain. We'll concentrate on the Cloudy Mountain.
Cloudy Mountain. If we find it, how do we know we have the right one?
Gut feeling? It's our only clue. The mural says there'll be more disasters. The best way we can help them is to put a stop to it and Trinity.
Okay. But how do we really know?
Jonah, what I felt when I took the dagger.
You mean the tremors of the tsunami?
More than that. It felt like I woke something up. I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe, but you need to trust me.
We have to trust each other. Hey, I might have something over here.
Really? That's it.
I don't like this storm. Should we come back in the morning?
We're so close.
I guess a little turbulence wouldn't stop Trinity either.
Miguel, is there anywhere to land?
Yeah, I can put you down near Kuak Yaku.
Let's go.
Contact! It might get bumpy.
So that was a rock.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
Alright, so this fast forwards to... Well, we already went through all that cutscene at the beginning. Just hanging around. Lazy bum. You bum. Alright. So there's nothing to collect here, as far as I know. I'm gonna have to take on some jaguars here pretty soon, but I don't think that's right away. So the game wants me to use survival instincts. Honestly, the only thing we're looking around for is these trees
Could be useful.
will give us some wood. And the bushes will give us stuff for
Jonah! Can anyone hear me?
I'll keep this for later.
yeah, see, like we're pretty full on everything. I don't have any of my stuff right now. So honestly, if I wanted to build a fire, I couldn't yet because I need to collect these branches in the later difficulties. So
Where are they? I have to find them. The Silver Crown Mountain. I'm getting closer. Someone's over there. I have to get to them.
let's take a minute to admire the scenery. Like, look at this beautiful world Crystal made. Crystal Dynamics. Like, this looks amazing. So nice to look at. I'll take these. Like, so detailed. And, like, you really feel like you are playing as Lara in the jungle.
Howlers.
You can kill those too, those monkeys. We might kill a couple of them later. But you absolutely don't need to. You don't see them very often either.
A fire. Someone must be around. Hello?
Jonah! Miguel! Can you hear me? Where are you?
So we're gonna go down here, because there's some pickups over here. Alright, and here's where we're gonna save and call it. Oh, first things first. Some of the documents add, depending on if you get them before or after certain story events, they kind of
I didn't
outline
know
what's
the
happening.
storm would hit so hard. This is all my fault. I should have listened to Jonah, thought it through. I never should have taken that dagger. I hope no one else was hurt. No other village destroyed. I need to stop these cataclysms before it's too late.
Enemies are oh, so I automatically get these because I picked that certain trail. Less accurate at determining your location after you go to concealment. Lure traps are upgraded to a bomb. Chain takedown when 2 nearby enemies are stunned. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't know what these are, but I'm sure we'll be able to get those shortly. I think for now we're just gonna upgrade this. But I've already got all these upgrades, so I'm gonna upgrade this, then I'll upgrade this, and then I'll just start going around and upgrading whatever. It doesn't really matter at that point. Probably do these last 2 perception ones. Both of them are 3. I mean, it's gonna take a little while, right? Because I'll have to keep leveling. But leveling will be so much easier later. Okay, so this is where we're gonna call it good for now. This has been part 1. Basically, we just went through Prologue. But I'll get back to this. Not sure if I'll get back to this today, if anyone's watching on Twitch, or not. Probably tomorrow at some point. My Twitch schedule right now will probably be Monday through Friday. Anytime between 5 p.m. Eastern Time and 12 p.m. Eastern Time would be a good chance. And then the weekends are all over the place. I may or may not play on the weekends. So I'll be uploading these to YouTube. So if anybody wants to follow along and see what's going on. I do plan on getting everything, all documents, caches, challenges, etc. during this run. So if anybody wants to use this as a guide to kind of get through the game, you can do that as well. So this has been BL Mazarus. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.